Before we start the video, I just want to let everybody know that there is a Discord made for anime, Star Wars, and anime-inspired TV shows such as Teen Titans, Legend of Korra, Avatar: The Last Airbender, etc, etc. We also have other features such as game night and music options such as playing lo-fi beats and many more. Link to the Discord will be down below in the description. Now on to the video. We got a tier list right here of 26 clone trooper leaders, whether they be commanders, captains, ARC troopers, or even sergeants. And I know it's not every single clone trooper leader, but these are the main ones. We're going to list them from gods to legends to average, mid-tier, and just get them out of here. Get them out of here if they're trash. There's going to be guaranteed at least one person that's going to be in this category. But let's get straight into it. Right off the bat, you have Commander Blitz. In my opinion, okay, we didn't see too much of Blitz in the Clone Wars, and I'm not too read up on any Star Wars comics, just what I see from YouTube. I'm gonna have to put Commander Blitz at average, in my opinion. Next, you got Captain Fordo. Listen, I didn't watch the 2003 Clone Wars series or whatever, that little series. I did not watch it, but I seen clips of it. This man, no doubt, every single Star Wars fan is going to put him at the God's tier. He's God tier. If you can argue with that, at least Legends, but nothing below Legends. That's a disgrace to my man's Fordo. Next, you have Captain Gray, and what I will say for Captain Gray is that we haven't seen a lot of him, just like Commander Blitz, so I'm going to get a lot of people mad. I'm probably going to put him at average. Average at best, only because we haven't seen that much of him. Next, you got Captain Hauser. I was on my Instagram feed once, and I saw everybody simping for Hauser the moment he came up in Bad Batch. I'm not gonna lie, dude has some nice hair, you gotta admit. And he stood against the Empire, even though his programming, or what his programming is supposed to be, didn't let him, if that makes any sense. We're gonna put him as a legend, in my opinion. Next, you have Captain Kitty. We only see him once. It's one of the very few clones that we only see once. Fortunately, he died with Jedi Master Amagondai. We're gonna put Keeley at God tier. One episode made everybody love him and his sacrifice. Come on now. If you don't agree with that, you can put him in Legends. Anything below Legends, that's a disgrace. Next, you have Captain Rex. Come on, you already know. No explanation needed. Next, you have ARC Trooper Colt, aka Commander Colt. He was the ARC Trooper that actually got killed by Ventress when she stabbed him and kissed him on the cheek. That was a very, very brutal death. But what I am going to do, though, is give him props for even thinking of standing up against the droid army, Grievous, and even though he didn't know that Ventress was there, just standing up to all of them, even though in that scene you can see him contemplating whether or not to do it, and then he does it. You gotta admit, that takes balls. And for that, I will put him at the legend spot. Next, you have Commander Appo. Back at the time in Star Wars Clone Wars, especially during the Battle of Bacara, he was Sergeant Appo. I have seen him here and there, obviously in the Clone Wars, but as well as videos explaining the comics about him. To me, he's pretty much indifferent. I'm pretty much indifferent about him. In my opinion, I will put him at average. Next, you have Commander Bacara. The only main thing that I know about him is that he is an elite soldier, and so are his troops, because of the strict ways that he teaches them, that he trains them. So even though in my opinion he is very strict, very cold, I was gonna think of putting him at mid-tier. At the very least, I'm gonna put Bacara in Legends, because you gotta admit, even though he has a cold heart, he's very cold to his troops get the job done. Next, you have Commander Blackout. Now, you gotta admit, that name is tough. Again, you only see him in one episode. He does not die. That one episode where he had to deliver supplies with Anakin Skywalker and Admiral Yularen with his team to Christophsis to Senator Organa. That episode was pretty nice. To me, I liked his story when he finished, but I want to see more of him. And because we didn't see more of him, I'm gonna put him at average. It pains me to put him at average because his skin, his armor is amazing. Next, you have Commander Bly. Commander Bly, just based upon me seeing him in Clone Wars, I would personally put him at Legends. Okay, pretty good leader, led his troops, actually cared about them, and had a Jedi general that's basically his sister. You basically can call them brother and sister for the way that they cared for their troops. Next, we have Commander Cody, and well, there's no explanation. Like Rex, just put him at gods. This man is a god, okay? All right, I don't want to hear anything about it, okay? I think we can all agree that he is a god. Next, we have Commander Doom. Again, like Commander Blackout, that's a tough name. That's a real tough name, I'm not gonna lie. Again, we only see him in one episode here and there. Based upon his leadership skills, I would put him at average. Again, some of the clones that I'm putting in this tier list, I'm only putting at average or below that just because we haven't seen a lot of them in action. But for Doom, at the very least, tough ass name, but I'm gonna have to put him at average, unfortunately. Now, Commander Faye. I believe he ends, or his demise was at the hands of Quinlan Voss. I don't like how abrasive he is. He's like Commander Bacara, but much worse. Much worse. Despite his suit, despite his armor, because he has some really tough armor. His armor looked amazing. I'm gonna put him at get him out of here, all right? I don't mess with him. Next, you got Commander Fox, and I think that's a pretty self-explanatory. I think we're gonna have to put Commander Fox at get him out of here as well. I understand the fact that Commander Fox, among many other things besides, going after Ahsoka ruthlessly, you can say from a perspective, actually no. You know what? I'm gonna save that for a future video. Future video on Commander Fox is coming on the way. But for now, we're just gonna put him at get him out of here, all because of the Star Wars fans. Not only that, also because of how he dealt with things. Next, you have Commander Gree. Now, we only see him in one episode of Clone Wars, and we know what happens to him in the end. Yoda cutting his head off with another clone. Like some of the other clones in this tier list, I'm pretty much indifferent. And I didn't find anything all that special about Gree, except the fact that he was throwing hands with the Senate guard that betrayed them. I'm not even gonna lie. But that was that only one moment. So for me, I'm gonna put him at mid-tier. No disrespect to him, though. Next, you have Commander Neo. You see him in that one episode of Revenge of the Sith where he just shoots his Jedi General off of a speeder. Just based upon that, I like his armor. I like his helmet design. I love his visors. I love the way his helmet is really shaped. So at least for me, I'm going to put him at average. Next, you have Commander Pons, the commander that was under Mace Windu, but unfortunately met his end, and who was so sad. I'm gonna have to put him at Legends. He dealt with a lot, just like his clone brethren. Next, you have Commander Stone. Commander Stone, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little indifferent, okay? We saw him in that one episode with Jar Jar, and it was kind of funny. It was pretty nice. He held his own, very smart. I'm gonna put him at average. Didn't see too much of him. Would love to see more of him, just like many of the other clones. Next, you have Thyre. Saw some of his leadership skills. Him and his clones embed the quality of knowing how to sacrifice, if that makes any sense. Multiple times throughout the episodes, they would tell Yoda, please, just let us take care of them. Let us slow them down. You're the priority. For that, he earns my respect. Again, didn't see too much of him, but we're going to put him... This is actually kind of hard. We're going to have to put him at average. Only reason why we put him at average is because we didn't see too much of him. Now, Commander Thorne. We only saw him once. Come on. Just like Captain Killy, his sacrifice was not only badass. You see how many shots he took before he died? He was so badass with the Z6 rotary blaster. I put him at gods. This man deserves all the credit and praise that he's gonna get. Next, you have Commander Trauma. We only saw him one episode, only for about like 10 seconds at most. So we don't know much about him. I felt bad for the way that he died when Savage literally just upped him. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to put him at mid-tier. And it's a waste too. I like his armor. I like his design. I've never seen an ARF trooper. I don't remember an ARF trooper that was an actual commander, so he looks pretty cool. Commander Wolf, he's badass. Didn't commit Order 66, even though Plo Koon died, not at his hands, but at other troopers' hands. This man and his armor are complete badasses. So for that, we're gonna put him at God tier. Next, we have Echo. Even though he quote-unquote died at the Citadel, I know he didn't die at the Citadel. That's why I'm saying quote-unquote. Echo was really one of those guys. I loved his character. His character was soft at first, but then really just hardened up after all the things that he went through. You know what? I'm also going to make another video in the future about Echo. That's going to be a little bit of a short video in and of itself. We're going to put Echo at Legends. because my favorite of the dynamic duo is Fives. Again, like the ones that are on the god tier, this man doesn't need no explanation. The sacrifice, the heart of a soldier, the fortitude, and he lost a lot of brothers. Not only did he lose his squad, the sad part is he lost Echo. He quote-unquote lost Echo and died thinking that Echo's dead. We're gonna put him at god tier. No questions asked. And lastly, you got Commander Havoc. Again, didn't see much of him at all, really. He's the ARC Trooper. You know what, Commander, ARC Trooper, same difference. They lead shit. He told Fives and Echo to go up into a place in sniper positions and snipe the hell out of Aqua droids. Then he himself got hit in the face when he told 99 to get out so he doesn't get killed. I will put him at average. Didn't see too much of him. He met a very, very bad end. But it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy this tier list. Let me know any other commanders, captains, sergeants, clone trooper wise that I missed in the comments down below. And let me know what your guys' list will be. If you enjoyed the video, as always, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, tap that noti bell so you never miss a thing. This has been Benty, and I'm out. Peace.